Mr. Corbett?
Oh, it's just time for a Mentos break.
Such a beautiful day, and yeah.
Whoa, sometimes you need a refreshing mint of Mentos to really liven you up.
I have an idea.
What?
I had a bunch of kids that came up with lots of suggestions when we did that Mentos and Coke lab.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why don't we do different liquids?
Does that mean I don't get to eat the rest of these Mentos?
Let's save them. Let's do this.
But this was my lunch. I was going to drink this for lunch. And
how convenient.
And this was for tomorrow's breakfast. And this is so I was healthy. You know, you got to be healthy. And so I had some Snapples in here, too. Is that not going to work?
Let's use the Mentos. We'll buy you something else.
Okay.
You should really just be drinking water. It's more healthy than any of that stuff.
Okay. Okay. All right. Deal. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Today we're going to start with Diet Mountain Dew. And
ooh, it's fresh.
That is fresh, and we're going to use our geyser tube here. We're going to screw this bad boy on. Now, you guys all want to know what would happen in different sodas and different liquids, so we're going to find out here. So let's just set these over here, and let's go with, what do you think, 4 of them at a time?
Sure.
Let's do 4 or maybe 5. Let's go 5.
Let's do as many as we can. Let's see a big explosion.
Let's do as many as we can for each one of these.
So I do have to say, I bought Diet. One of these is Diet because we were just wondering if it was the sugar, right?
4, 5, 6. All right,
Excellent.
We'll go 6. I think 6 is a good.
I also bought Pepsi because, you know, it's just like Coke, right? And then a lot of people said Fanta for some reason, or Orange Crush. I have iced tea. Some people said that. And lemonade. So let's see.
7.
Oh, 7.
I decided that 6 was not good enough. And I remembered from our first video, we were able to fit 8 in here.
Okay.
So go big or go home.
That's right.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, are we ready?
Can you run without tripping and falling over anything?
Let me put these other Mentos in the pocket here so that way we can. I'm going to go ahead and put these. I need a mint refresher.
Oh.
Mentos. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
What?
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so we had not practiced this. I totally did not expect that. Did you expect that?
You know what? Part of what's happening with the Mentos, well, I don't want to explain it till the end, right?
Oh, right, so, yeah. Let's see.
So some of it, that was a pretty big one. I would say that went about 10 feet.
Probably,
about 10 feet. About 10 feet. Okay.
Wow.
After an explosion like that, you feel a little bit worn down. Sometimes it's good to pop Mentos.
We're going to run out of Mentos before they do the rest of them.
Oh, don't worry. We got plenty of Mentos.
Let's do another.
All right.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos fresh. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Okay, so let me eat this.
Miss Lanigan, you need a Mentos break.
Yep, here. Okay.
All right, now just so you guys can see here, we're going to open them for you so that way you know that we're not doing anything. So sealed and that carbonation.
Fresh from the field.
Wow, this is some great. Now here
we
we've
just
got
picked it.
Pepsi here. We'll see what Pepsi does. And let's see, we had 8. Okay, here we go. We go 1.
Uh-oh, I hate it when that happens.
2. Oh no.
What are you gonna do? How are you gonna fix it?
I'm gonna try to hopefully. Oh. Well, Pepsi does have an explosion.
Pepsi does.
That is for sure.
I guess we need to eat more Mentos because we're gonna have too many
You know
now.
what? Sometimes experiments don't go as you plan, and it's time for a breath mint.
Boys and girls, this is why you always do more than one trial.
Yeah.
How many should you do? How many trials when you're doing an experiment?
At least 3 trials.
At least 3? But how many would be ideal?
Well, depends on the experiment we were doing. if we were doing this, I'd say at least 3 trials to give an average. Because if we have a similar height after 3, then we can pretty with confidence say what the height of a Pepsi.
So let's say you came up with a vaccine for COVID. Would you
Yeah.
have to do more than 3 trials?
Oh yeah, you would need to have thousands of trials.
Ah, yes.
And that's when you look at things like in the medical field, have much different trials than compared to like maybe experiment with Mentos and Coke.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, fresh Fanta. Picked right from the tree.
All right, Hawks, here we are. It is fresh from oranges, Fanta, squeezed out, 100% natural flavors. Wow, I don't know if I believe that. Here we go. Go ahead, and I'm going to put them in this time before I put it on, just to be safe. Although that's the first time I've ever done that on there. But you know what? You live, you learn, and then you make adjustments. That's part of how we do science. So I'm going to go ahead and just add these in here. First, there's 2 and 3, 4,
They look like
5,
lima beans.
6,
That's foreshadowing for something we're going to do soon.
7, and 8. And let's put the cap on. And you know what, guys? Putting all those in there has got me worked up an appetite. I think it's time for another Mentos.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh, good, bad, or alive. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Okay, here we go.
Careful, careful, careful. Easy. Okay, ninja.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
8 Mentos. You ready?
Yep.
Whoa.
Not bad.
Not bad. So we did have a reaction.
I'm starting to feel sad about all of this soda we're wasting, though.
Well, you know, we could be drinking it and having it rot our teeth.
True.
And have, you know.
But go ahead and have another Mentos, because those won't rot your teeth.
That's a great idea, Flanagan. I'm glad you mentioned that, because it sounds good after doing an experiment. All right, guys. So now we're here with Snapple, all natural. Let's see here. We've got sodium, some sugar, 17 grams of sugar. Although this has 2 servings per container, so that's 34 grams of sugar. Jeez. That's a lot of sugar, guys. In fact, if we should measure out 34 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
It is. It's a lot. So here we go. We're going to open this. Let's see if we hear anything when we open this one.
Could that be why it's called Snapple?
Snap! Maybe. Now, this is not going to quite fit on here. It's not going to screw on, so
No.
we're going to have to just do this the old-fashioned way and drop them in
Oh.
and see what happens here. But you know what? Unscrewing that Snapple lid has made me famished. I think I need a Mentos. Okay, here we go.
Give me one of those.
Here we go.
It's not fair. It's a smaller container, though. Maybe not quite so many.
Yeah. Let's go
Because
with
then we'll have less to eat.
2.
Okay.
We'll go with 2. Okay, here we go.
Run!
Oh. You know what? I wonder what Snapple and Mentos goes like.
Ooh.
All right.
Ready?
Now we are going to try Snapple Peach.
Gross.
This one has even more sugar. Wow, this one has 40 grams of sugar in it.
I thought this was supposed to be healthy.
Oh.
Dunk.
Now this one, if you notice, I do see a little bit more bubbles in
Oh, there's
here.
bubbles. Interesting.
So we'll see if that impacts it at all. And
Huh. Pretty disappointing.
it is pretty disappointing. What? So, as you guys see the difference here, all 3 of the sodas had a reaction. Now, the Pepsi one was, you know, was an accident there. It went in there, but it still went. So did the Fanta, so the Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew definitely went higher. Unfortunately, with the Pepsi, it still went. But if we compared the Mountain Dew to the Fanta, what do you think might be a difference that was causing these to explode and the Snapples to do nothing whatsoever, besides ruin the taste of our lovely Snapples here? So think about that. What is in these? What did you hear when we opened up the lid? And how might that be influencing the reaction that we see with Mentos and Coke?
Mentos, the fresh maker.